I heard my name through a cracked conference room door. Then I heard I still can't believe he doesn't know. And I couldn't move. I'm 31M and I'd been dating my girlfriend Lauren for about a year. We worked at the same company, different departments, so we didn't overlap much during the day, but we'd meet up after work most nights. Things felt stable. Normal. Nothing ever seemed off when, or at least that's what I kept telling myself looking back. Last Thursday, I stayed late to finish a report. The office had mostly cleared out and it was quiet. I was walking back from the break room when I heard voices coming from one of the conference rooms with the door cracked open. Two of my coworkers. I wasn't trying to listen. Then I heard my name and I stopped. One of them said, "I still can't believe he doesn't know." The other replied, "How would he? She's been careful." I stood completely still in the hallway. Couldn't walk in, couldn't walk away. Just listened. They talked about how Lauren had been staying late but not for work. How she'd been meeting someone from another department. How it had apparently been going on for months. And the thing that hit hardest was the way they were talking about it, casually like it was common knowledge. Like everyone in that building knew except me. I walked away quietly before they finished talking. Didn't make a sound. That night Lauren came home and everything was completely normal. We made dinner, watched a show, talked like we always did. She didn't seem tense or off. And that actually made it worse, because it meant she wasn't nervous anymore. She was used to it. The next day I told her I had a late meeting, and then I sat in my car across the street from the office and waited. I almost drove home twice. Part of me didn't want the thing I'd heard to be real, and I knew once I saw something, I couldn't unsee it. About 20 minutes after the end of the workday, she walked out. She wasn't alone. She was with a guy from the building, walking close, laughing in a way that was completely comfortable and familiar. Then he reached for her hand and she took it without hesitating. I drove home, packed a bag, and waited. When she walked in later that night, she smiled and asked how my meeting went. I just looked at her and said, "I know." That smile was gone in about half a second. A lot of people would say I should have walked into that conference room the second I heard it and forced everything out in the open right then. Maybe, but I know I would have spent weeks second-guessing myself if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. I needed to be sure before I burned everything down. Would you have confronted her the moment you overheard it, or do you think seeing it yourself was the only way to be certain?